Yo, it's all here. What's up, everybody? What is up? So, everybody, how is it? We're on the Great Awards today. I'm your host, Valentino, which y'all can see my face. I'm very happy. I'm with my buddy Lucario, my co-host. Man, we got a lot of good stories to tell. So today's going to be a lot of storytelling and traveling around Galar. Start at Postwick. Man. So this humble beginning, Sword and Shield came out in November of 2019. It's been almost 3 goddamn years of just the highest competitive battling that you've seen. You have 3 all-black Pokemon regions, you know? There's a lot of black Pokemon regions, but the 3 all-black ones have been, you know, Ajana. It has about almost 8,000. It's the mother of all of us. And then you had the first child, which is a Frosian, you know, that came off of that. Humble, amazing, sweet, incredible Frosian with also its assortment of ferocious battles, ferocious tournaments, really great stuff for the Frosian. And then the second child, Tajiri, you know, the all-black region was the second child, full black, you feel me? No offense. But yeah, man, we do a really good competitions over the past year. It's been really incredible. We've done, man, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We've done some Smash stuff. We have a Smash channel. We've done like a lot of like no Legends tournaments, a gym challenge, a ranking cup. Just so much beautiful stuff. So yeah. So today we're going to talk about some of our best trainers, and we can have them inside the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't liked, please press that like button. I like the like buttons. If you haven't subscribed, please do that shit. All right, cool. We're going to announce our first category. Our first category is going to be, give me a second. So we had some votes. And for toughest, Tajiri Gym Leader is first. I'm going to pin this. So we'll be discussing the toughest Tajiri gym. At Tajiri, we use 18 badge system. We have an 18 badge system here that goes around all the 18 types. And to do it, you have to apply for it. You have to get in a little tourney for it with other people who want the spot. You can't just be a gym leader by saying it. You also have to have a sense of tact, a sense of time management, and a sense of ferociousness and mastery with the type. Tajiri is nothing to sleep on for our gym challenge. In fact, it's probably the hardest gym challenge I've had to do out of all 3 reasons. Arjana was mad tough my first go around, but we were all getting started and competitive relatively around then. But Tajiri had some mad hard hitters. And it wasn't just Arjana veterans. We had some new cats that came in. So let's discuss the votes. So let's see. The people nominated for the toughest gym leader are Fairy Gym, Psychic Gym, Water Gym, Ghost Gym, Steel, Dark, Ground, Fighting, Fire, Flying, Ice, Poison, and Rock. Unfortunately, Rock came in last place for the nominees. We have Poison. Let's talk about the people that have tied. For the nominees, we have Poison, Fire, Fighting, Dark, Steel, and Ghost, which have all tied for the 3rd spot. Now we have for the in terms of fourth place. We had ice, water, and flying. No offense to those types. And let's talk about it, man. Poison type was pretty strong. I would bring that more to Dwight's tenure. Dwight really brought a tenure to the poison gym that was really unmatched. He did really good. The fire gym was headed by Rich Mack for the first time, and then Brian Brady also held it down. Fighting is another other than DeAndre. So if everybody give a round of applause for DeAndre Winbush. He really held that shit down. He really held that shit down for the fighting gym. And then the dark gym, headed by our soul, Anthony Herbert. Anthony has really held down the dark gym, and he has had one of the most record defense for it. Also, not excluding the fire has been Charles Ree. He picked it up after Mars, and he's been a fourth generation fire gym leader. Kicked a lot of ass with it. Ghosts have not been slept on, not just with Harrison Carney and the Baron, as we call him, within this past cycle, but especially Kendall Edgerton. There's only been 2 ghost gym leaders, and they have both been a menace. No offense, I misspelled ice wrong. Look at me. So I misspelled ice wrong. I don't know what the hell ICRE is. My bad. But the ice and water gyms have been head by both. Have been head by Kendall Ford. So Kendall Ford has been a menace. You feel me? He's been our Jockey of the region in flying. So now we have our second place winner. We're going to do our second place winner. Second place winner for the toughest gym leader has been the Fairy Gym, headed by myself, Rich Mack, who's the second. And then the third generation is now Mars. But round of applause, the winner of the toughest Tajiri gym leader is toughest Tajiri gym 2022 has been the Psychic Gym. The Psychic Gym has won. There we go. This includes Travin Hardy, Chris Shade, Jamal Sherman, and shit, that's it. They have won our first award. All of them individuals have gotten the first award. This is the toughest gym in Tajiri as of our first year. Even though you have the Fairy Gym, Fire Gym, and all of our individuals, when we talk about Chris Shade and some of his tactics, really mind-blowing and crazy stuff, Travin has come in. He was a little rough around the edges when coming in. That's because everybody wanted his badge. But best believe he held that shit down. He definitely held that shit down in every course. And last but not least, Jamal Sherman, who has been the Psychic Gym leader in another region, the Rock Gym, and both the Rock and Psychic gyms in Arjana, the most knowledgeable person you could probably know about Pokemon. One of my only rivals. He has been a gym trainer, which is a menace. You can't even get the Travin now unless Travin battles you directly and lets you get off. But if you battle Jamal in Series 10, 4v4, you might not make it out alive. This is the toughest Tajiri gym. There you go. There you go. That's how I feel. DeAndre says every time I don't want Jamal to win, he does. And there we go. That is the toughest gym. They've had a really good record between every one of them. So, yep. All right, cool. Let's go into our next award. Favorite Tajiri battlers. So we're going to talk about our favorite Tajiri battlers. All right, cool. So we've had a lot of votes. Man, this series is full of a lot of Tajiri is full of a lot of great battlers. And you have people from Arjana and the Frosian that come in and just throw their hats inside the gauntlet. So it can be very tough. However, we've had new champions out of Tajiri that really showed their stuff. So people who are battling all the time, streaming all the time, winning tournaments. Everybody has their favorites. So let's go along them. So let's talk about some individuals that were mentioned among the nominees. We have among the nominees have been Travin, Charles, White, Tommy Powers, Maurice Valentino, Brian Brady, Arthur Pease, Pollard. I'm going to call him Arthur Pease. Kendall Ford, Jay Merck, Harley Q, Harrison, Bobby Terry, and Aaron. Man, these are our nominees. These are our nominees. Let's talk about Travin. Travin can battle. He's always looking for a fight. He took on Arthur Pete's words of saying fucking nerd. So that guy's hilarious. Charles White has really come in. He used to try to be, what's his face? A Charles Reeves rival. But Charles just smack him down every time in the very beginning of it. But Charles White has established himself as a really good part of the reason. Probably one of our best gym leaders. He responds. He's really kind. It's really beautiful, you know? So when it comes to really battling, being on point, Charles White does come in, you know. We got to talk about Tommy. Tommy's going great. Tommy goes without saying, you know. Tommy used to be a member of Team Obsidian inside of Arjana, you know, getting badges here and there, becoming, you know, pretty good battling within the group. But when he went to Tajiri, he just took off and soared, you know. So that man really did what he had to do. He's also, like Kendall said, he grew tremendously inside the ice type as well. So that's been something. And then we have myself. I'll go without saying. I'm not going to, you know, suck my own. Yeah. You feel me? I'm not going to do that. But you have, oh, what the fuck is a sandstorm? Bro, the wild area was a mess. Then we have Brian Brady. Brian has done pretty well, so we got nominated. He's done pretty well as a battler. He's always raring to go. God damn, this motherfucker is big. I forgot how big the Mons were in this joint, man. And then you have Arthur. Arthur is like, when there's a battle, just like they said, when there's Pokemon, you'll find Oak. When there's a battle, you'll find Arthur Pease. You know, that's literally how it goes, in my opinion. You always find Arthur. Kendall is always ready to battle. Kendall has a very clear-cut style, but it's very good and very professional, you know? Like, he's mastered his fundamentals. Now he said DeAndre Quack said. Jay Merck has been a good battler when he is available, you know, when he ain't busy. Harley Q has really put in forth of giving his best, has been nominated. Harrison, the Baron himself, always gives a very theatrical battle. Good nominee. Bobby Terry has set up the battle corner with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. He's done exceptionally good with that. So shout out to him. And lastly, Aaron Mann. Oh, man. Aaron Mann he's come from Arjana as a champion, as a Hall of Famer, but he came into Tajiri. He has yet to get his Tajiri Hall of Famer. And if he did, he'd be one of, what the fuck? He'd be one of only 5 people one of 5 or 6 people to have titles in multiple all black regions. Aaron Mann is a force to be reckoned with. I would not like to battle him on a good day because he knows too damn much. All right, cool. So we're now about to get our nominee. This guy got to get on my face. I'm going to get in the corner so nobody can get me. So we're about to get our round of applause for our winner. So the favorite Tajiri battler, 2022, has been. This has been the vote, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. The votes has been myself, Maurice Valentino. I didn't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. It is being put for the rigor. You feel me? I got to get out this joint, yo. It's been to the desert and everything. But I guess I'm a favorite. I'm a favorite. Out of all the votes, we've had a lot of votes. I had to be the favorite, I guess. So I appreciate that, you know. I am glad, you know. Definitely, I would love to have anybody else be it. But, hey, they wanted Maurice, so they wrote it in. These were write-ins. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Thank you. Appreciate you, Bobby. Thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Let's talk about the toughest rivals. Let's move right along. Let's give the the fairy villain. I am the fairy villain. You funny as shit. You think it's gonna be me? Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. That means a lot. Let's go on the toughest rivals. Let's see the nominees. Let's do the nominees so everybody can see them. We have J Merc, Maurice, Jamal, Otheezy, Othel, Dwight, Tommy Powers. I forget they be asking you stuff on this goddamn game. Like, hello, champion. Appreciate you, boo. Goddamn. Charles Ree. Rich Mack. Aaron Mann. Arthur. Pollard. Kendall Edgerton. And last but not least, Kendall Ford. So these are the toughest rivals through all of Tajiri. People will put these people as the bingo book. If you really want to look for the toughest battles or the toughest battlers, look towards these individuals. These are the toughest rivals that we have had, that people have voted in as their rivals. People at any time that can give them a really good match or really push them to the top of their game. J Merc is always, he started off a little rough as all people do, but in less than a couple months, he's learned competitive. And he's one of the fastest people to complete the Tajiri challenge. Myself, Jamal, bro, really, I ain't gonna hold you. Love Jamal, hate Jamal. I've never liked and hated someone so much as him in Pokemon. It's like there was one time where he did like a double protect. And this was the first time I learned the mathematics of protect, and that the succession goes down. It goes down by 33% or halves. I hate his ass so much. I was so close. If I had beaten him, I only would have needed like 2 or 3 more badges to get like the Arjana champion of 2022. And he was good. I would have battled him again, but he knows too much. I don't know how somebody knows as much as he does. It's like, how did you know what I was going to do? Like, bro, I be thinking about the most out-of-box stuff, and he still predicts it. Hate him. Othel. Othel's a good rival. I've beaten Othel. Me and him going back and forth, man. He's a person I call true rival. I haven't had a true rival back and forth like him in years. Dwight is very good. We share a birthday. Actually, my birthday is right after his. Very good. Tommy's exceptionally good rival to anybody. Tommy does his business, you know. Yes, you do. Don't claim innocence. That damn Morpico. Every time I see a Morpico has to go. I don't know if you understand. I watch Morpico on the Pokemon Journeys anime, and I just have a vindictiveness for it. Tommy is an exceptionally good rival to anybody. He really goes ham. Charles Ree has been always a really good rival to anybody. He'll put up a good fight at any battle at any given moment. One of Tajiri's like most like best members with that. All right, let's go to Spike Myth. Ooh. While we're continuing this talk. And we have Rich Mack. Rich is gonna feel bad that he's been snubbed a little bit. You feel me? He's like, how come I ain't win everything? I'm the toughest. You know, Rich. I wouldn't fight Rich on a good day. But, you know, he's been taking off time to do Unite, work on business. But don't get it twisted. That is a big rival. Aaron Mann. That's someone everybody considers a good rival. Arthur Pollard. He's also been voted in a lot. And then we have Kendall Edgerton, who's been he's been a new entry within the Tajiri region. He didn't even show up in Arjana or Afrosian, but he's premiered in Tajiri and shown in Tajiri. And lastly, Kendall Ford. He's been put up as a rival. So there we go. Let's talk about our runner-ups for toughest rivals. So, all tying for second place. Let's talk about the second place rivals. Like people would just try for second place to run it up. So we've had Charles, Kendall Ford, and J Merc have all tied for second place with the strongest rivals. That's very good. Clap it up for again. Clap it up for them. Hey, Gabriel. What's up, babe? But now, the tie for the toughest rivals. They both tied in. It's funny because now they're rivaling in votes. Toughest Tajiri rivals 2022. I miss the music. I love this. Team Yell, man. Y'all was sour. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can go over here. That's Liddy. Damn, let me get through. I'm going on stage with bro. The toughest Tajiri rivals 2022 is Maurice Valentino and Tommy Powers. They have both tied. It is a tie between them as the toughest rivals within the region. There we go. There we go. There we go. They have both tied. These are two people to beat. Recently, Tommy just beat me out for the Masters 8. He really did. He did his research after losing the tournament and he got his lick back. So he had to get his lick back. He did hardest. So, and then we have not only has he claimed the Masters 8 #1 ranking, he has also claimed the #1 region of Tajiri rankings. He has the highest percentage within Tajiri history at the moment. And to that, he is now the both #1 trainer for both categories. So that's awesome. All right, cool. Let's go for this is the category that I'm not gonna say I didn't like, but I made it myself. Toxic Award, you're funny, man. That's gonna be funny. We didn't want to get messy because people would start putting people they ain't like, you know. But this got a little messy. Let's get the next category. And Othel and Jamal. Here are the nominees for the most cheating ass Negro 2022. Read them and weep. If you read it, this is the Tajiri region who they say they cheat the most. Cheat means a lot of things. Cheat means either good at the game or learning some hacks that you ain't never heard of. These are the most cheating ass Negroes. See, Tommy, you aren't in there, so allegedly you don't. You allegedly Tommy does not cheat. So according to the thing, okay, I can't call it flying tax. I gotta get out of Spike Myth. Okay, let me get out of Spike Myth real quick. You got me doing the dash, so we can have a discussion about that, you know, because some of us have terrible luck and some of us have the best luck. I'm really still mad about the double protect because I was so close to winning one of my best sets. I haven't beat Jamal in over a year since the Little Cup tournament, and I almost had it with the double protect. And it's like there is literally nothing I could have did about that. I was upset. All right, man, bro. You got your look back last time, Trey. You got your look last time, but like we did a best out of 5 for the what we do a best out of 5 for? It was a goddamn Arjana backyard brawl. Never fucking again, Trey. Love you though. That I was awful. All right, man. Let's talk about Bobby don't cheat. That's the allegations that don't slap. I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? Though that doesn't make no sense right there. Bobby don't cheat. Bobby don't cheat at all. Bobby's good, and Bobby has some bad luck at times. Someone's really mad about him, you know. Sacrifice a grunt pig. Yeah, bro, they hate it, yo. It's crazy. It's crazy. They said you cheating, Bobby. Now they said I ain't sacrifice a grunt pig to Arceus. Bro, that's crazy. I did pick the best alpha. Okay, I did pick it. You're correct, Dwight. I did pick it. Let's look at them. Let's look at the Peas actually was the person who got the title, the honored one, and he got that from Othel. Othel, you're gonna have to explain that gym battle because I remember, I'll never forget, Othel was hopping. I don't see Othel mad about a lot of stuff, but he was really mad that day because he was just, it was like, I've never seen Othel mad. He just went into a frenzy, you know, like, it was just like, yo, how did this happen? I have to call Game Freak, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes Pokemon gets you like that, you know, it's mad understandable, but this time it really got Othel hot. So I'm gonna need Othel to kind of explain that one when he gets a chance. Um, let's see. Peas is blessed at the perfect time. Peas do be like he really be gambling, and Peas be really good with the gambles, and he's gotten the luck. Like he's gotten double freezes, double things, all that. You know. Charles White. Uh, Charles White. He did not get the. I don't know. I've never seen him cheat. I don't think that's true. Someone must have really not liked him. It goes without saying I'm hated for no reason. I ain't do nothing to nobody. You know, I don't know why I'm even on here. Aaron. Aaron doesn't cheat. I think Aaron's just mad nice. Aaron just know too much. He just like Othel and Jamal. He know too much. Charles. Charles ain't a cheat. Othel be big cheating, bro. Big cheat. It's like he don't cheat. But he know too much. Othel knows too much to the point where it's like you almost cheat. You don't know. Jamal definitely cheating. Jamal definitely. Because it's like someone must be reading to him. P's got triple paralysis on me when I dine. How you get a triple dine? How you get a triple paralyzation, bro? In what world, yo? Oh my gosh. How does that even happen? How does that even happen, bro? That would piss me off. Oh man, I'm surprised nobody put Christopher Devin White on here because one time Christopher Devin White got like he froze the person's. I think he froze his richest Dynamax. It was really crazy. So, hey, no shade. That was a hit order, Shade. That was a hit order. I had it out for Shade, yo. That was effed up. That was grimy, bro. It was grimy, bro. Nihiligo outspeeded. Yo, Nihiligo pretty fast with no boost. Never forget. So it was. I'll never forget. It was during Christmas break when nobody was there, yo. It was like an assassin thing. I planned out my team, and to be the fucked up thing, I battled with Harrison to test out the team too. And then I just came in and beat Shade in the 2-0 and just ran out. And he's like, yo, I thought we only use our gym teams. I said, no. Oh, my God. Yeah, Nihiligo's actually pretty fast. So, yeah. 7 flinches? Bro, that's horrible, bro. Yo, that is awful, dude. That is really awful. I can't even hold you. The points. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Well, y'all already knew this moment was coming. I think this is a slander campaign. So essentially, other than Aaron is second. So let's go with third. Let's go with Aaron. Aaron, we got Aaron. Second place is Aaron. He tied for second place. And then third place, everybody else. And literally, first place by a landslide has been me. So the most cheating ass Negro, I hate y'all. I made the category. 2022 is Maurice Valentino, me. It's all a lie. It's a campaign. It's fake news, but you know, it is what it is, you know. So literally. So DeAndre said I literally call Game Freak up whenever I want a hack or something like that. I don't think that's true. Y'all hating, yo. Y'all hating. I'm gonna get in the hot tub, man. Y'all hating over here. All right. That's crazy. Man, I miss with you, Jamal. How come I can never cheat with you, bro? I never get it. I be praying that it worked. And it just like there was one time like you had a meteor beam strapped on the what was it? What was a Lunalaga? Yeah, Lunala. I was so mad I couldn't even like, yo, how did you think about that? How did you think about the what? Like there was some stuff that you thought of. I'm like, bro, you must be reading literally when I'm playing bar for bar, but you know, thank you. The Whims of Scott. You're not gonna slander my baby Whims of Scott, thank you. I forgot they had the hot tubs over here. And they got the hot tubs. You in the hot tubs. Game Freak on Speedball. Bro, I'm gonna link you. I'm gonna give you the phone number to I'm gonna slide you the phone number. You see, they got the family plan on Nintendo for $50. But if you want to get the cheat code plan, I'm gonna slide you the dollar. Bro, back to back, man. Let's try the God of Memes. The God of Memes. We got the God of Memes nominees. We got J Merck. I was not nominated for this. Chris Shade. Tommy. Kendall Ford. White Frazier. Again. Jay Columbus. The man. Dance Caprice. Who I think is the funniest. He be having it right on time. Othel. I thought it was exceptionally funny. Othel was the person who put me on the Zacian dancing with the main character meme. That shit is too funny. No matter how I feel about Othel and Ballin, that man is funny, bro. That's a funny guy. I like y'all. I really like y'all. Okay. Yo, Chris Shade is hilarious. Really, Shade is funny. It's funny that his name is Shade. So, the God of Memes nominees. J Merck is pretty funny. He's gotten funnier. Chris Shade is consistently funny. Tommy be doing voice notes, voice acting, and everything. If you see Tommy, sometimes I'm like, Tommy, how you got this much time? It'd be funny. He got it right on time. Him, DeAndre be going back and forth. I'm surprised DeAndre was shunned out of this. DeAndre was not included. DeAndre be funny too. Kendall is also very funny. Dwight is exceptionally funny. Dwight is very, very funny. Jay Columbus is a sleeper. He always puts the funniest memes inside the chat. You have to look for them. They're very good. Dance Caprice, who is Jay Anthony. Sorry, I meant to put him as Jay Anthony. Jay Anthony is very hilarious. Always good, clean energy, you know? Really good stuff. So, that's crazy. There's a landslide. That's crazy, yo. I'll not call him fit. That's crazy. I'm reading the thing. He's speaking mind gifs. Othel is very funny. If y'all haven't seen Othel, you guys see Othel cook. Maybe in a Frozen, he's a lot more. I don't know, but he's very funny. Jamal should have won, in my opinion. I ain't telling you to win it yet, but Jamal should have won, actually. And then Charles Reed is also very funny. So let's do our second placement winner. Second place winner is actually Jamal Winfield. He is the second foremost God of memes. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Yes. And Jamal ended up beating Charles out. So, yeah. And then we had the third place. All other categories except one. All other nominees. And then let's go to the God of Memes 2022 is no other than Tommy Powers. There we go. That's it, everybody. Consistently with the voice acting, with the timeliness, with the time on his hands, adding to the conversation, he has been, people have gotten him that. People have voted him in. There we are. He's got the memes, he's got the jokes, he's got the gifs, he's got it all. His versatility, his consistency, all of that. Jamal did get something. Shout out to Jamal. Jamal was just a hair from winning. Jamal is very funny. Jamal is very, very funny. Mr. Winfield is hilarious. I've even met him in public. He's exceptionally funny. So, yep. Thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for bringing good energy, even at your own expense, you know? Even when he lose, I remember that one time he lost because I was predicting it. It was an Ultra Ball or Great Ball class. I think it might have been in Great Ball. And he was very mad. He was sending some voice notes, but it was the funniest shit I've ever heard. He's like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. All right, let's go to the category is, give me a second. We've got most likely to go to VGC championship. This is what your peers think of you. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to move. Okay. So let's go to the only place where I know it could be some championships. Come on, you. Right here. So here are our nominees for most likely to go to VGC championships. You have Maurice, Jamal Sherman, Aaron Mann, Kendall Ford, Kendall Edgerton, and lastly, Kendall Edgerton. Yep, that's it. Those are the nominees. Appreciate you. But, I think we should all, as a crew, really mob out to these competitions next year, because I think getting into competitive, I was more so focused on the group, but I think we are pretty world class. We have over almost 1,000 members. We're becoming one of the largest groups, all black Pokemon groups, and we're pretty consistent with knowing all the things and can comment with each other. I say that we all mob out to a tourney when we can and just really smack the competition. Kendall Edgerton was recently at volunteering at a championship. They're hard to find. That's the bad thing. They're not as well advertised as they could be, So we can discuss these people. So myself, I think I'm pretty good. I would definitely want to try out for one. Jamal should definitely be one. Jamal knows the meta and counter meta, as I call it. He's very good at knowing that. Kendall Ford is also exceptionally good, Yeah, we can definitely go far. We should definitely all mob out. Kendall Ford, but Kendall Edgerton is also very good. Let's give the runner up for this category. In fact, those nominees of people who can go far has been the second place person. We'll get on that next year. We'll try to hit every city. Yeah, that is. Yeah, the pandemic did chop it down. True that. Yeah, bro. No offense. It's something, and that's why we formed a region for like representation. Like, I would definitely love to see a black person become like the most powerful trainer in the world. Like that would be really, really freaking cool. Like, and I think we can all do it. We're all pretty good. And in fact, if y'all beat me, y'all better go to that shit. You feel me? So second place is Aaron Mann. It was a tough competition. We had a lot of ties. Tied for third place. The ties were Aaron Mann. No, we're Kendall Ford, Kendall Edgerton, and then Jamal Sherman. These were the ties. And so then the most likely to make it to VGC, again, this is everybody else's votes, to go to VGC championships has been Maurice Valentino, 22. I'm going to go head out next year. I appreciate that. I do. I really do appreciate everybody's votes. I got to represent. I can't just beat y'all or be beating y'all and not go to competition. Like, we're all iron sharpens iron. So, yeah. So, yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, good. Appreciate it. Now let's get to a category where we're talking about most underrated trainer. And man, like, let's definitely talk about this one because even the underrated can be underrated, I'm not trying to stat. Most underrated trainer, Tajiri trainer. Let's talk about the most underrated. Here are our nominees. That's real talk. That's the train. Let's get to another part of the region I really like. Let's go to the professor's house. Let's see who was nominated for underrated. We have Charles White, Anthony Herbert, Brian Brady. We have who else? Bobby Terry, Travin Hardy, Charles Ree, James Luttrell in his nominational debut. Arthur Pollard, Steve Wendy, Brittany Winfield. Finally, some girl power. And then lastly, Jay Anthony. Let's talk. Nominated. All right, y'all. I forgot to eat breakfast. I'm eating this tasty cake like a motherfucker right now. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. Yep. Let's talk about Charles White. Charles White be battling, yo. In fact, he almost beat me last time, but I had to invent a new strategy right as it. Like, he's very good. He's good, but like, don't sleep on him. Definitely Anthony Herbert. When I tell you Anthony Herbert, not just in Smash Brothers, but Pokemon is elite. You sleep on him, bro, will toast your ass. He beat me for the Chaos Gauntlet in Arjana, and he beat me so handsomely. I think he almost 6-0'd me. It was embarrassing, you know. Bobby, no, Brian Brady is underrated. He be putting in work. Brian be putting in work, yo. He been getting this stuff. He been putting in work. Bobby Terry, exceptionally underrated. You know, he's placed in tourneys. He's placed in battles. He's very, very good. He's beaten me a few times. Him and I go back and forth more so. There was one time I got really, I wasn't mad at him, but I used my all fire team on him. I styled. I was like, bro, you really got me last time. I got a style on you. Like, Bobby will bring the best out of you. Travin. I really wanted Travin to win this because don't nobody personify the grind in Tajiri like Travin. Like, of course, you have Charles, like I've talked about, but Travin be getting his ass beat respectfully in a good way. And he be beating ass right back. Like, he called himself Moomon Rider for a little bit, you know? But no, bro, like, he's not a Moomon Rider. He always gets up. He always shows. And he even elevated me. I'll never forget this one time. I think I was going to see my girlfriend in May. I saw her in May or April. I forget. And when I tell you that he had beat me so bad because I tried to experiment, I went in the lab and I became even more savage than I already am. And then that I started wailing like I never, every time I see him, I see red, you know, like he's in a good way, you know, he's done good. Travin has definitely come up. I told Charles is pretty good. James is also underrated. I faced him. He's beaten Arthur, one of our top executives, you know, and we had Team Obsidian and we did Team Obsidian versus a Team Hands battle for the Arjana Culling Games too. James Luttrell faced Arthur and they went to a best out of 5 and came out, you know, and James got, you know, the best out of 5. He's nothing to be played with. He's pretty good. Arthur Pollard is very good, very underrated, yo. If you want to test the waters with any new member, definitely do it with Arthur. He'll do that. Steve Wendy. Good God, yo. I think him and Travin are the most underrated, as well as some people who even are on his list. Steve Wendy is this Canadian anime character. He be answering shit like, oi, and hey, and I. You feel me? Like, it's like, he's like this pirate. He's like this pirate, like, old, like, sage. He's like a pirate, sage, and wrestler archetype mixed into one crazy trainer. And he's from Canada, you know, them damn Canadians, but he puts in work, you know? Like, yeah, he's really good. And I tell you that Steve is very good. He's won our couple of our championships and everything. He's very good. He deserves all the little things. So, yeah. So, yep. And then we have Brittany Winfield. Brittany is man, Brittany is so good, yo. One time I slept on Brittany for her water gym, and I tell you that queen dusted my ass. You feel me? Those damn Canadians. Yes. When I tell you Tajiri might have a Canadian arc. You feel me? We have a lot of arcs. Well, we might have a Canadian arc, you know. So that's funny. Jamal Sherman's funny for that one. My boy Jay, he's very funny. But no, when I tell you that Brittany is a real good trainer, like she's like the only woman champion or Hall of Famer of Arjana. She's very good at what she does, you know. So I'm very proud of her and how she does that, you know. And lastly, Jay Anthony Wright. He has come in out of nowhere and done very, very good. So this is a very tough category, one of our toughest categories. So shout out to Brittany for being the only woman nominee. And then even with the toxic and sweaty world of Pokemon, Brittany has really shown and done her thing. So yeah, she gets an honorary one. But let's go for third place. Let's talk about our third place people for this category. Third place has been Charles Anthony. Charles White. No, we have Charles White, Anthony Herbert, Bobby Terry, Brian Brady, Bobby Terry. Who else tied for third? James Luttrell, Arthur Pollard, Steve Wendy. These people got a lot of good votes, man. People are really gunning up for them, so congrats. Brittany Winfield, and then Jay Anthony Wright. All right, cool. And that is for third place. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Second place has been, actually, no, that's second place. I'm sorry. Y'all all tied for second place. That was second place. That was all. Everybody tied for second place. Now we have our first place. I'm glad this is such a success. Thank you all for the good vibes. Continue to like. In first place for most underrated Tajiri trainers has been Travin Hardy and Charles Ree. Both tying. There we go. Yep. There we go. Those two have collectively gotten it. Oh, they're both Trey's proteges. Come on, manager. Come on, sensei. If we had a battle of the students and a battle of a sensei's tournament, that would go crazy because we have a couple of really good teachers inside of Tajiri, you know? Like we have, of course, Trey's a really good teacher, Jamal's a good teacher, and then DeAndre's a good teacher as well. Some students are better than others, but attorney would be really cool to have. Mars, also unsung, honorable mention, has been, I'll put Mars. Mars has been really good. In fact, it was Mars who actually prompted our fuck around and find out clause because his friend set him up. He was like, yeah, he's the best in here. You feel me? I was like, all right. Oh, wait, cool. I'm sorry. Travin's a student too. Shade said you're not going to take all of our thing. Oh, that'd be crazy. We might have a school tourney coming up, y'all. That'd be very good. But shout out to Travin, yo. Travin really did good. And Charles is also really good. Charles is really putting in his work as he's supposed to. So, yeah. Mars has done his thing. Bro, your friend set you up, Mars. But that did good because it gave an air of competition and a way to change percentages. So that was really good as well. So that was really good that Mars came in. Mars's entry into the league has literally changed the way we do the league. So that's really good stuff. But definitely shout out to Trey and the Trey and Shade for their trainees, you know, and even for Dwight, Jamal, everybody for making Charles also become the trainer he was, you know. So that's really good. Listen, look at your kids, funny as shit. Vicariously through you. That's good. All right, good. Yeah, man, Marge, you're really good. Oh, look at this. I forgot how nice that ambiance was. That's some cool ass kings, yo. All right, cool. So let's go to let's try for best Tajiri newbie. So we have this. We have J. Anthony Wright, Jay Columbus, Brian Brady again. Brian Brady has had almost a lot of nominees. I'm going to count it up. Steve Wendy again. Jamal Sherman. Harley Quinn. And then Harrison. Another nomination for Harrison. Harrison Carney. All right, good. Let's discuss. These are people who are relatively new in the scene and have not gotten a championship or Hall of Famer title, but they're pretty good, you know? So first is J. Anthony Wright. When I tell you, like, there was one battle as the Fairy Gym, and I did win 2-0, but I had to put in all of my work, to beat him. I had to call my girlfriend right after me, like, that was one of the most intense battles I've ever had. Like, that is a thinker right there. I just had a battle with him on a past stream, but bro be thinking, you know? So, I know where I don't win this one, bro. All right, who's primal? Who's primal? Who's primal last year? They are hot. They are hot, yo. They are hot. Steve, are you Steve? Is this Steve? Oh my god. You're funny, bro. Oh my god. Let's talk about Jay Columbus, yo. Jay Columbus has been battling. In fact, with Jay Columbus, this is not even for his business. It's not even on the Shinshade. Jay Columbus has had the highest loss count in Tajiri history. However, Jay Columbus also has more badges than over half of the individuals here. Like, when we talk about people who consistently battle and have improved and do their thing, Jay Columbus or Jay Sean has really done his work. So, really good stuff. Steve Wendy, you know, Brian Brady, really doing good. He's a good newbie, you know? Like, he'd be participating, he'd be doing his thing. I really love members like Brian because they always keep battling. They always keep doing their damn thing, you know? They're always really do good. And then we have Steve Wendy, yo. Steve is actually a really good newbie. I told you, he'd be like, oi, and but he be coming through, yo. Is sometimes as unorthodox as he seems, he comes in swinging and kicks ass. Like, that is a kick-ass trainer. In fact, anybody who's never faced him, I'm warning you, do not sleep on him. You know, some people you just want to test the waters with. You don't want to test the waters with Steve Wendy. In fact, he was one of my votes, I believe. Jamal Sherman, it's kind of almost criminal to call him a newbie because he's been in all three regions. He's won a draft tournament, Afrosian's first draft tournament. He's pretty goddamn good, bro. Like, and I haven't seen him in singles, but in doubles, he is absolutely unmatched. It's almost pretty damn unfair. You feel me? So, yeah. Jay's a big problem, yo. Next is Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's a really good newbie. Like, he did a little bit inside Team Obsidian, but he's been to hella classes of the Tajiri Academy. He's asked questions. He's done pretty goddamn well for himself, you know? Oh, sorry. I remember these Pokemon can run up to my ass. Who the hell are you? Why are you? I'm sorry, y'all. Why are you in the corner? I don't even want to talk to you, bro. You scaring the shit out of me. What's a chef doing in the fairy forest? You scaring the dog shit out of me. Yeah, I'm out this motherfucker, man. You're a little weird. I'm just gonna fly to the town, bro. Turn the vibes off. You feel me? Yeah. Bro, mad creep, bro, in the middle of the shit. Yeah, It's random. It's like that episode of Atlanta where the dude with the Nutella sandwich walked into the forest. You feel me? I'm not going in that forest, bro. This is look at him standing there menacingly. About reference, bro. Harley Quinn, and lastly, Harrison. Harrison is really, really good. Harrison is a really good. He's such a. If they had a most theatrical title or a most like good at role playing, he would win by a landslide. He really takes his roles very seriously in any and all reasons. You feel me? So he's really great. No, Tommy, no, stop, Tommy. That's terrible, yo. That is terrible, yo. That's crazy, yo. Stop it. But no, Harrison is really good. But let's give. Oh, we got the most street people I've ever had in here. 17. Yeah, he's a pleasure. Like when you with Baron, like I would want every gym leader to structure like he does. Like, you know, he may not be available as much and he only has certain hours, but when he comes to play, he makes the gym challenge within the rules really good. Only him and Othello have made that really good, you know? So I really appreciate that. So we're going to best Tajiri newbie. We're going to give the categories right now. I mean, we already get the nominees, but we're going to give the. So we got for third place. We got a couple of ties. We got Harrison. We got Harrison. We got Harley Quinn. Jamal Sherman. This is one of my favorite places to battle. Brian Brady. He's not. You're funny. Good. Yup. He was. It was really good. And then second place. Thanks for enjoying the show, y'all. Make sure to like. Love the likes. Second place. He gonna hate me for this. But Steve Wendy comes in second place for best newbie. I know he's gonna be mad. I know he's gonna bring out the toad. He's gonna be like, "Don't make me bring out the toad." I hope he's watching this. I know he ain't gonna like that part. Second place, Steve Wendy. And best Tajiri newbie. Sorry, man. I would have wanted you to win. You're pretty good. In fact, these votes were total after you just won to Master 6, you know? So you did pretty good. Because Steve's that good, we don't even think of him as a newbie. You feel me? That's the crazy part. He's too goddamn good. I think that's why, bro. I don't know. I put him as a good newbie. Best Tajiri newbie 22 is J. Anthony Wright. Has ended up winning it. He has over, let me check his badge count real quick. Give me a second. What is this boy's badge count? His badge count is 11 badges. He's doing pretty goddamn well for himself, you know. He bringing the whole squad, bro. He gonna bring the toad. Don't make him bring the toad, bro. He will have his revenge, you know. Yeah, especially going through different regions, you know. Yeah, but yeah, man, good job. When I tell you, Steve is still one to reckon with. This is actually gonna give him more fuel to start bullying people. You feel me? So that's gonna be wild. So we done did it now. We done did it now. Okay. So let's go to our last. Oh, let's go to our last couple of awards. We have the most courteous Tajiri member. These are all great newbies. So, hey, if y'all want to teach, if you have some vets that want to get a student, pick any of these individuals, you know, any of the little newbies. Let's talk about the most helpful. So we got our nominees will be Kendall Ford, Maurice Valentino, Harrison, again, Harrison Carney nominated again. We have Chris Shade, Othel, Otheezy. I only get that because my friend used to call Obama Obeezy. That shit was so funny. We went to a trip to the White House before, and he was like, "Yo, do you see Obeezy chilling up there?" And I'm like, "Obeezy," and I was like, "Oh, Obama." Shit was funny as shit. I'll never forget that. Where am I going now? We gonna head to the wild area. And we got Arthur Pollard. And next we got Trayvon. This is Trayvon's only category he has been nominated for. When he's not being toxic, he can be very helpful. So we got our nominees right here. All right, yo, let's talk. Kendall is exceptionally helpful. As sometimes as stern as he could be, he gets that from the military. You feel me? Like, that's a big ass bear, yo. God damn. It reminded me on Smash when he beats the shit out of people. I love the scenery of the wild area, man. I haven't been in so long. I really do love the sprites, man. It's really fucking cool. The overworld sprites, you know? Get away from me. Okay. I remember that was that big ass Snorlax. We have me, Maurice Valentino. I appreciate that nomination. Harrison is very helpful. He always directs people. He's always very across multiple regions. He's very good. I'm gonna go up to the top. Jamal's helpful. Jamal's been very helpful. He always giving people advice, yo. So Jamal got snubbed out this one. Sorry, Jay. You know, he's a courteous bearing. You know, if you don't get away from me, you stupid cat, I will destroy you. You're gonna if you fight me, I will beat you. Walk somewhere. Walk somewhere. This cat really walking on two legs. Ain't this a bitch? This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Kai is right. This suit has been through the ringer. You feel me? Yeah, stay over there. I'm going to overlook this joint. You feel me? Yeah. All right. Who else? Who else? Let's talk about Chris Shade. Chris Shade is very helpful. When Chris can be shady, he's actually not. Even when people are rude as shit, Chris Shade is very, very helpful. You've had some rude motherfuckers in here. I love how we made a non-toxic group. There's been some rude dudes in here. Shade, even amongst mods and admins, but Shade always keeps it professional. Shade is really good. Shade's very courteous. Othel is very courteous, yo. He always gives good advice. Yeah. We should have Jamal in here. We had Othel in here. Arthur is very helpful, so I guess people really like him. I don't know. He just be chatting, but I guess people see it as helpful. Trayvon, when he's not being toxic, is being helpful. Somebody voted Trayvon, so somebody love your ass, Trayvon. Not me, but be easy. Just kidding. All right. Just kidding. So let's see the ties. So we have, so the third place ties will be, third place we have Arthur, Maurice Valentino. See, I'm not winning all my little categories. I ain't calling in no favors. And then we have Chris Shade, Othel, Trayvon. Those are our third place. You know? So our second place winner. Our second place winner is Harrison Carney. Harrison is exceptionally helpful, really good stuff. The person who actually ended up beating a lot of people. And this is a lot of this also boils down to visibility and texting and being active. No, really good. Thanks for being a beacon for a reason. So, most helpful. You say sound like an airplane. Funny as shit, bro. You're hilarious. Love the comedy. And then the host helpful to Jerry Member 2022 is Kendall Ford. Good stuff. Thanks for these great categories, you know? Some of y'all suggested some of these categories. Come on, Kat, you really gonna fight me? I'll send you to a matter of fact, yo. Let's take a brief intermission, yo. Actually, let's take a brief intermission. You want it, you got it. I ain't dealing with this shit today. Nah, bro. Nah. You asked for it. Some people just ask for it, yo. I avoided it. Oh, not you landed a hit. Oh, a critical? who is you? All right, you know what? A little bit. I beat the butt up, 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 up. Motherfucker. Oh, well, Togepi got. God damn, my bad. That's why I didn't level shit up. I leveled it up by 18 levels. My bad. That be happening. My bad. That little per asked for it, Jay. I don't give a shit. It critical too, bro. That it damaged the level 100. I should have caught it actually. You got some fucking guts. Let's go to the DLC. That did critical. We are at the Crown Tundra. Man, this is such a good DLC. You know, it's funny. The day after I got with my girlfriend, like 2 years ago, we first started dating. Literally, this came out, and I had a ball. I was playing in the New York hotel. I was playing this shit like all night. This shit was so much fun. The fucking Dynamax adventures, all that was just mad fun. You know. So, let's get into like Wu-Tang. You feel me? All right, cool. Let's do the most helpful Tajiri member. All right, cool. All right, the most we're ending near of our show. These are the last two awards. We have Kendall Ford. Because they're essentially the same category. We may taper it down next year. Because courteous and helpful kind of be the same thing. So there was a lot of double nominees. Chris Shade. There's only 4 people, which is good. Maurice Valentino and Arthur Pease, like people who can direct them to stuff, you know. Oh, in fact, why did I get the last whatchamacallit? The last damn category was most courteous. My bad. I messed up. This is the most helpful category. My bad. I fucked up. So we're just gonna do our second place. Our second place people. Our second place is Chris Shade. Yo, I guess we helpful, yo. And then the actual most helpful Tajiri member 2022 is Kendall Ford. I'm glad I'm in the ice place because this man love ice. You feel me? He loved himself being the ice king. So shout out to Kendall Ford for winning 2 categories back to back on some Drake stuff, you know? Did not plan it that way. That's literally how it was. And for our last category, man, I love this ambient, man. This is so beautiful. Some big Dynamax berries, yo. Damn, they big as shit. I thought this was such a beautiful addition to the Crown Tundra that people really didn't comment on. You feel me? It was just so beautiful. I just stand here sometimes and just like watch big ass greedy motherfuckers. And you could travel through this and all this stuff. Look at that. You can see everything from here. It's just so beautiful. Yeah. And then you had the little cut scene. That was really cool too. So I really like that. I'm gonna do a one last Sword and Shield tour, like when I'm doing a giveaway coming up soon. So really thank you all for, you know, Sword and Shield. So our last category is best Tajiri battling strategist. Now we've had some people. Now we talk about cheating. Sometimes, like we say, cheating as a joke. It's just a joke, you know. And then some people actually, you know, has some hacks that seem unreal. There are some people that are actually really good at this goddamn game and strategizing. Like I wouldn't even thought of that, you know. So let's talk about who these individuals are that were voted in. Aaron Man. Yep, best tactician strategist. So we have Aaron Man, Rich Mack, second category nominated for. We have Maurice Valentino, Tommy Powers, Jamal Sherman again, Kendall Ford, Steve Wendy, Othel. Again, if you don't have a bingo book, you might as well get this. Bobby Terry was nominated, and Dwight. These are people who be thinking. I can attest to it. In fact, I'll say I don't know why DeAndre wasn't on here. That's because DeAndre kind of, keeps. I hate also battling DeAndre. I had to really like plan around him to beat him, But like, yeah. But we have Aaron Man. Aaron is exceptionally good at like strategy. Like he did Dwight. There was a strategy I'll never forget Aaron did for I think it was the dual threat street tourney. And what this Negro did is that his types were normal and ghost. And let me tell you about this shit. He did normal and ghost, and then he had his he had his goddamn drift limb have a psychic seed. You feel me? So when the psychic seed came on, and then the psychic surge came on entry on the very first turn, it used up his psychic seed immediately. It triggered it. Therefore, Unburden activated in the same goddamn turn. With that, his drip limb was likely the fastest on the field. Then he did a tailwind, on the first turn with that drip limb, making his speed up to ×4, So it was really, really phenomenal, and I really wasn't ready for it. And then it was a really good strategy, and I can't believe, like, I've never even heard of that. He really made that up off the top of his thing. That was a really good doubles one, Let's talk about No, he did not double baton pass after. He actually went to using things like Thunder Wave and then Will-O-Wisp and then Shadow Ball. It was very exceptional. I know, right? ×4 anything is something I've only seen a couple people pull off. I pull off a ×4. Kendall's pull up a ×4. It's like going Super Saiyan God. You feel me? So really good. Let's talk about the people who won. I just went to a long rant about them. Rich Mack is a really good strategist. Unless Rich is lazy, you're not beating Rich. Rich usually beats every single person because he knows the game in and out. It's just that if he hasn't played in a while, he might be a little rusty. That's the only time you can beat him. Like, you have to nerf Rich to beat him, but he's a really good strategist. There was a time where I thought I couldn't even beat him. You feel me? And in fact, the last time I remember beating him, it was like an anime where the protagonist literally is fumbling and they make a mistake and it ends up working. That's literally what happened. Appreciate people putting me there. Tommy's a good strategist. Tommy just made this exceptional new strategy with Riolu, and that I didn't know you can get priority on the move that's for last, but it was very good. So Riolu is a cheat code, and he was able to think about it in a doubles tourney, and he really got me, and that was the biggest thing he did. But he's also had some other good strategies. I had to actually plan around the clock to beat him in the Masters 8, so I could plan specifically for his Porygon 2 strategy. So he's really good. Jamal's the best strategist ever. If I battled Jamal right now, I wouldn't win because of what he does. It's very scary. Like, he's the only person that can have me like, I don't think I can win this. I'm confident I might not win. And then we have what's the next one? Steve Wendy. Boy, when I tell you, if you beat Steve once, he's gonna come back and learn. That motherfucker be learning. You can say a lot about Steve, but you can't say he can't be learning. He'll be learning. And he has strats that trip up even the masters of this group. He's about to really be a deserving person, of his rank. And then we have, bro, he's not fair, bro. He's not fucking fair, bro. I hate it. Othel is a really good strategist. Like, I'd be salty. I'd be really salty. People say I'd be cussing. Jamal said I'd be cussing him out. I don't be cussing Othel out. I'd be cussing just to cuss. I'm a flavorful person. You feel me? But Othel is actually really good. Like, I've never spited Othel. I've never actually been like, I can't stand him, or I really actually do. No, I do respect him. I like him. I respect him. He's just really good because if you think, like, here's the thing. Here's how it works. It's like you can outsmart your thinking and he can outsmart your thinking. And then you try to outsmart what you thought he was trying to outsmart you with, but he had already planned for that and outsmarted that as well. He does things like 5D chess because he thinks about what you're thinking that he's thinking about, which is a very hard mentality to put yourself in. And he doesn't consistently. In fact, the last time I beat him, I had to call in a favor to his wife, you know? I was like, hey, could you distract him for a minute? And I won. That's how you got to beat Othel. You gotta get him through some proxy, you know? I'm revealing it, Othel. I had her on speed dial like Game Freak. You feel me? Just for that one moment. Just joking, yo. Just joking. But you really have to expect the unexpected. As Cam said, expect the unexpected. You feel me? What did he do one time? He had, what did Othel do I wasn't ready for? Oh, fucking Perkster. When you get Othel cooking with his steel types, he's also a menace. Can't stand him. The big brain, yeah, he's anti-meta, bro. Anti or counter meta, yo. Like, bro, seriously, please take note of that. You can have anti-meta, but you have to test it out to see if it works for you. You can't just throw shit together. There's a reason why meta is the way that there is, as I had a conversation with Rich. But counter meta is what we're really on right now because you need to have some shit that's your own style. You feel me? So, next is Bobby. Bobby's very good. Bobby, when you get him with his normal gym, he's so good. You feel me? Now you said the God Paw Patrol. Dwight Frazier is also a good strategist. When we did the Arjana Cullen games, the very first battle was between me and Dwight, and I tell you, he had a crawdaunt strategy. Fucking gorgeous, actually. Really fucking loved it. Dwight's a good battler. Sometimes I get mad at him because he's like a Leo like me, and he's also a leader. I'm like, bro, you should be definitely be whooping these niggas' ass. But, you know, we all have good days and bad days. I'll be getting mad at him. I'm like, I want you to crush him. And he do be crushing them, you know? He has good days and off days like us all. But I think the highest of the Dwight because I can go toe-to-toe with him, and he can go toe-to-toe with any member, you know? He's been the champion of Arjana. You know, he's a good Afrosian regular. He's really good. Team Leo, baby. Jamal. It's the straw hat champ himself. Yes, sir. All right, cool. And then we have let's talk about the third place winners and we'll be done. This took almost an hour and a half like I thought, so that's pretty goddamn good. Let's see about our third place people. Well, time for third place has been Dwight, Bobby, Othel, and Jamal. Actually, this is fourth place. Whew. I'm about to watch some My Hero Academia and some Spy Family after this, dog. Like, the shonen anime for, like, October 22 is stacked like a motherfucker. I'm waiting on Blue Lock. If you know about Blue Lock, you a real one. You feel me? But I'm waiting on that. So this is our fourth place. It was a really good category. Again, mark these people down in your bingo book. These are pretty good. Tying for third would be Aaron. Aaron Mann. Rich Mack. Steve Wendy. And that's pretty much it. Steve Wendy is very good strategist, you know. Haven't seen him face Rich in a while. Those two would be a good match. And then we have our second place winner is Tommy Powers. He's a very good strategist. Maybe it's because of the streams or whatever, mind you, but the best Tajiri balance strategist or tactician is 22. There you go. It is me. And I did not do that. That was I appreciate it. There's one part of my style in which I do a lot of gambles. I'm a big gambler. Like if I think Trey can vouch for this, but there was times in our best out of 5, I'm like, this gamble is gonna end up making it mattering just the slightest, you know? So yeah, even the same thing with Tommy. Like I had to do a Psychic Surge boosted, Stab boosted, Dynamax boosted, Helping Hand boosted, Life Orb boosted, Max Mindstorm to kill that goddamn Porygon too. And I had to do it, and I had to do it all in that one shot in that first turn, or it was curtains. That's like how much I gamble. You feel me? So yeah, Joey Wheeler. So appreciate y'all. Love Joey Wheeler, by the way. That when he talk about Dual City, that man put in work. All right, y'all. So we are ending the Tajiri Awards. That's pretty much it for all the categories, you know. So I think that's pretty much it. And I would ask for anybody wants a little practice battle or whatever, mind you, just to commemorate the occasion. I don't care too much. It's a nice Saturday. I ain't trying to make nobody load up. We ain't gotta do too many stuff, but good stuff on everybody. I really want to go watch Spy Family. It's my hero, yo. They gonna be turned up. I'm back into the dojo, you know. And then on one thing, there's a couple things to look out for, and I want people to be up for this. Look out for two things. Look out for Steve Wendy's ascension to the Masters 8 throne, because he just beat number 6 this morning at like 5 o'clock, you know, or 4 or 5 o'clock to the Masters 8 throne. And then also look out for Maurice Valentino's giant end of Gen 8 giveaway. Okay. I'll be doing a giveaway of any and every single Pokemon from Gen 8 all the way from my Pokemon home in November. Okay. So this November, I'll be doing a big old getaway. And I'm going to show you all the things just before we go in Pokemon Home. I'll be giving away so many Pokemon if you complete your decks. Now, I've completed my national Pokedex, I believe. And yeah, I've completed my national Pokedex. I've caught every single Pokemon. Actually, I need to upload them on into the thing to call it national, but I actually have caught every single Pokemon in history. And I've completed it's like about 906 Pokemon. So, or I forget the exact number. So if you want any mon or whatever mind you, I got it, and I will be doing giveaways of my world-class collection. This has been built over how many years? All the way since 2003. So I got mons all the way from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, this is a lot of cats. So many Pokemon, so many legends, so many all of that. So Melmetals, like legends, everything you can think of, I got it for you. So many boxes, but that's it. Be on the lookout for that. That has been these Tajiri Awards, and I thank you all so much, and have a really good day. Stay blessed, and happy birthday to the Tajiri region for one great year. Thank you all, and goodbye.